Okay, we're back. I'm here with Charles Honeycutt with Real Brokerage. And, Charles, so we're talking about, this is just one of the units in a duplex. That's for sale. So the big question is, what if someone owned both sides, right? So, what would this go for if that was the case? I mean, obviously, on the other side, someone owns it. But what if it was a freestanding structure in this part of town?
If you were buying both sides, the other half of this particular one has already been rehabbed very nicely. This one still needs to be rehabbed, but if they were both done up really well, like the one next door, we would be pushing right at $500,000 for a duplex in a great location that's going to rent no problem. They're both sides are 2-bedroom, 2-bath. 2 full baths, 2-car garages with a drive behind the garages for 2 more cars. They have little yards. If they lived in this particular one, they could work in Las Colinas. They could work in downtown Dallas. They could work in Plano. This area is just really up and coming. So you could probably buy it in the 4s because most of them have not been rehabbed as much as the neighbor on this particular one. So more realistic for a duplex in this neighborhood would be 400 and something to get both sides.
Okay, and I see a big advantage here if, let's say, you're a first-time home buyer and you don't have that much to put down, but you want to get into your first investment property. This is another term for this is house hacking, right? Yes. So the idea is with FHA, you could put as little as 3.5% down for both units. Live in one, so that's the key. You have to live in one of those units, right? Where you could fix it up on both sides, whatever to your taste, rent out the other side, have that rental income, essentially pay for the mortgage, right? There may be a little bit of the underage, but for the most part, you now have someone that's paying for your mortgage, and you're able to also become a homeowner and start to build those units. Right, so I was really excited when Charles mentioned that one of his listings is the duplex because I think it's fascinating. It is. Right, you could live here for a few years, fix it up, and then when you're ready to move up, then go ahead and you move out and you rent now both of those units. And now you have 2 units as part of your portfolio, or 3 if you count the single-family home that you just bought.
Absolutely. It's a wonderful way to enter the market with buying both sides of a duplex, living in one side, renting the other. You can get much better terms on the loan as long as you're living in one side. And then the idea, too, is not only is the renter paying a good chunk of the mortgage, the home is appreciating. Mm-hmm. So you're getting all of that. And in time, especially if you fix up the property, drive up that value, you could then, this is a little advanced, but you could get into the cash out refinance and go buy another property, go buy your second one. Yes,
there's a lot of options when it comes to having multiple units, and especially if you're getting in from the first part as owner occupied. So, and we're going to even go deeper into that. But at the surface, while we're here, we're just going to talk about it. So,
sounds great.
Fantastic.